Greetings, I am Lies and I use she, her.
And I am Scandal and I use they, them.
And let's play a game together. Actually, it's time to wake up together because holy cow, the alarm!
Aha!
I have to get ready for school.
Dia hits her alarms and flops face first into bed.
Okay, but like the desk suggests that you were sleeping at your desk.
Yeah, kind of, actually.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. Can you imagine just falling asleep when doing whatever at your desk, and then your alarm goes off, and you throw yourself into bed? Oh god. Bed.
Dia's morning routine includes lying in bed for 10 minutes thinking about how tired she is.
How tired is she?
Honey, you have a real hard time.
Lay in bed. I only got 2 hours of sleep.
Why?
With my face on my desk. No, I don't want to get up.
I don't want to go to bed.
Again.
10 minutes pass like this.
Moans to self about how bad the world is for 10 minutes.
Oh my god, the world is so bad. Once the allotted time is up, Dia unenthusiastically peels herself off the mattress and stands. After stretching for a few moments, she starts getting ready for school.
Yay, we're getting ready for school.
Hey!
My classmate, Akarsha, messaged me. Check your computer.
Sure.
Have we succeeded in getting ready for school?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The Yowie Seme has come for you!
Apparently. That is a teenage girl.
Yes.
Oh my god, that is so a good job.
Yes.
Alright, you know what? I say people write children badly, that's well done.
Hey, Dia. Hey! Nah.
What?
Dia, you like Pringles, right?
Yeah?
Or...
Oh, it's a choice built into the chat thing.
Oh, nice!
No. Yeah? No, I think yeah. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if this is a big important choice, but here we go. Our fate is sealed by liking Pringles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? I don't...
Go outside.
Okay.
Nah. Yowie Seme has gone offline.
Yowie Seme has gone offline. Oh my god.
Yowie Seme has gone offline. Or Yowie Seme has gone offline.
Oh my god. I don't...
Wait. Dia goes outside.
She does.
Without changing her clothes? Or was that with the... Oh god. There's a lone Pringle sitting on the ground.
Like a bear trap. Like a piece of bait.
Yeah.
I'm also just like, okay, so... I assume you finished getting ready for school before you looked at the computer.
Mm-hmm.
But it just said started, so I'm like, we're half ready for school.
Oh,
and now we've got outside.
Hey! Stop on me!
This is Akarsha. She's the kind of person who doesn't give pencils back.
What's supposed to be charming about that?
You know when you become friends with someone just because you have to see them so much? Apparently it's not charming at all. They are only friends by circumstance, by proximity.
I was about to say, that sounds like that sucks.
That sounds like a weird, we are around each other all the time, so this is how it is.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's us. Basically meaning that Akarsha wants to be your friend, and has done all the effort, and you have let it happen because you are quiet and passive.
Yes.
That is what I am hearing.
That is us.
My parents are always saying I should be more outgoing like her. Like that's something I can just change.
Hey, Dia, do you know what's the best weed?
No.
It's when I'm with you.
Oh my god. They did the proper response to a pun, but also laughing.
Also, though, like, confusion, because I get the pun, but also, like, the lineup and the joke. What's the best kind of weed? When I'm with you?
Yes.
That's not the best kind of weed. Does that make sense to you at all? What is the best kind of weed? When I'm with you.
When I'm with you.
Yeah, no,
it
doesn't work
That's
for me.
the joke. It's okay. It's not a super clever pun, but it is a pun still.
No. Pun is fine. Joke doesn't work. So I'm saying, like, your placement of trying to put the pun in there, it doesn't follow for me.
It's okay.
Not good for me.
Dia didn't like it either.
Dia briskly begins walking away without her.
I didn't respond to the Pringle, and I also didn't respond to your joke.
Yes. Fun? Have it your way. Burger King.
That jacket looks so 80s.
It
Like, that windbreaker looks like a very, very, like, 80s hip-hop
Okay.
video.
You know what makes me really unhappy? So Akarsha basically has a hairstyle that I sort of semi-sported for a while when I was a kid because my mom thought it was cute. But also, like, the clothing style as well. I'm just like, I feel like I'm looking at myself.
Oh, no.
Like when I was a little kid, and I was deeply embarrassed about it all the time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I also didn't want to wear anything because I didn't want anybody to look at me.
Yeah.
So you wear huge, gigantic, baggy, basically brightly colored things because that was the fashion. And also you hated every second of it because you
People
were also
notice
trying
you.
to hide. Yeah. Anyway, Akarsha is half jogging to keep up with Dia.
Half jog, not full jog.
Half jog. Hey, Dia! Did you know that your eye has something called immune privilege?
What?
This basically means that the outside of your eye prevents your immune system from knowing about the inside of your eye. Which is true, and it's really messed up.
Why?
Because otherwise your eyes would actually be attacked by your immune system and you would be blind.
But
because so many things interact with your eyes, your immune system, so they've actually done studies on it, your immune system would flip out and make you blind.
Huh.
It would attack your whole entire eye.
Because of the things that touch the outside of your eye?
Mm-hmm. Constantly.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
If you didn't, your immune system would destroy your eyes.
That doesn't sound right.
I cannot decide a voice on an Akarsha, it's fine.
It's okay. I don't believe you.
Why not?
Because you lie to me all the time. Noelle said not to trust you no matter what.
Wait, what? When?
When we first met you this year, after you accused her of being a robot with artificially implanted human emotions.
Hey, she got annoyed when I pressed a magnet to her head. That means she's a replicant, and it was messing with her circuits. You are the nerdy kid.
Replicants don't have circuits, if I'd ever seen that movie, which I haven't.
It's actually not a movie. It's the series Battlestar Galactica, and I'm really sad. I'm like, I know what that reference is.
Okay, see, I don't, because for me,
But
replicants come from Blade Runner, and they don't have circuits.
Oh, that's true. Oh shit, it is Blade Runner. I'm sorry. What is the thing I'm thinking then of from freaking Battlestar Galactica?
Don't know.
Oh dang. Okay, never mind.
It's okay.
Checkmate.
No. She was annoyed because you pressed a magnet to her head.
Aw, come on! I was just trying to make a good first impression.
That is how you introduce yourself, with a magnet to the head.
What's a girl to do?
Not that. Really, most anything but that. Anything that doesn't invade a person's personal space is probably a good choice.
Poor me.
No one feels sorry for you. Cars!
There's a bunch of adults dressed in yellow at the intersection, waving signs.
Oh, is it a protest?
It could actually just be a bunch of adults going, this is the direction where the children need to walk.
Usually you only have
dressed in yellow.
one crossing guard.
Who knows?
9 crossing guards. The traffic is extremely dangerous.
Who knows? It could also be, like, yeah, protest.
What is that?
They're trying to take away gay marriage.
There you go, protest. It is.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why yellow, but gay marriage is allowed? And we're going to lose it, maybe? You know what? Sometimes the way I have to learn that something exists is by someone else trying to protest its existence.
It's true. Dude, it's been legal for a few years now.
Oh. I wasn't paying attention. Marriage wasn't at the top of my priority list.
Top of my gay list. Wait. Protect marriage! Yes, on property. This is California.
Oh my god, it is.
This is Cali.
Wow.
Marriage equals one man and one woman, and I'm probably Mormon, and I was also probably funded by the Mormons. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say that, except that I do know that. And my mom actually went off at me at one point, going like, oh my god, how could you support people who do this where they went and they attacked churches? Me, I'm glad it was just churches and not people. But also, like, your institution is actually deliberately funding, and did at the time, they did actually fund Proposition 8.
This is a second game where actual politics are in it.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
A smiling woman with a baby strapped to her backside brandishes her sign as Dia and Akarsha walk past. It says, I love my gay brother. Still yes on Proposition 8. Or still yes on 8.
Wow.
What kind of cognitive dissonance?
Oh, look at that.
True. I have
You get to see the back of them.
Oh my god, I am in California.
And your backpacks.
There needs to be more palm trees, though, at least for the section that I was used to. Hey, Dia. Would you eat a tiny 2-inch person alive for $1 million? $100 million? I mean, 100 million. I'll make it bigger. 100 million. Now let's go $1 billion.
I'd eat him. I wouldn't eat him. We just gendered the tiny 2-inch person.
I know.
Why did we gender the tiny 2-inch theoretical person?
Well, because, as they say, actually, he was actually originally considered to be neutral, which is actually ridiculous because gender neutral they has been in use for a really long time.
All right.
Like, real long.
No, I wouldn't need him. No.
I think you're, resistant to being friends at all with Akarsha. This sounds like a sort of, you resist all the time, and Akarsha keeps going, yep, this is friends! And you're like, great.
That's what it
I feel
sounds like.
Really bad, honestly, for Akarsha going please stop.
This is the type of friendship that without knowing what it was, I actually perpetrated a lot as a kid, because I didn't realize that people chasing me down to spend time with me and me having a very neutral experience to them was them being friends, and if I went with them, it was me being friends back.
Yeah.
And it's taken me a long time to realize that a lot of people have been more invested in me than I was in them throughout my life. And that was why things suddenly blew up when it became suddenly very clear that I was on a different page, because it usually happened all at once when when I said something or did something, and they're like, this can't fit in with everything else. Yeah. So everything else is a lie. Yeah. And I'm like, I wasn't lying, I just didn't know that was what was going on. I didn't understand your experience.
Well, because the thing is also, sometimes you just go, due to association, and where we've talked about before about going, when you're literally forced into a situation where you have to go to work all the time with that person, and you have to go to school with that person, you just sort of get along with them. It doesn't mean necessarily that you're actively friends with them, it's just going, okay, we can hang out.
You've got to get along because you're going to be around each other.
Right.
He'd probably taste horrible. People have so many bones. It'd be like eating a fish.
Yes. That's the only reason you wouldn't do it?
Why?
Are you saying that you'd eat him if he was like a Cheeto?
What do you mean? Like a talking Cheeto with human intelligence?
No, he's still a human dude, but somehow he has the taste and texture of a Cheeto.
What the heck? This is getting pretty abstract. I
still sounds like a solid nay.
Sounds like no.
Dia shakes her head.
I don't...
Wow, now I know you're a true homie.
Are you gonna be a 2-inch person in danger of me eating you?
What?
Great. Why are we even talking about this?
Well, what it would be like, no, I'm trying to discover the morals, but by being as horrible as possible, and then going, would you do that? Oh my god, you are a good person. Is that, I've actually sometimes run into people who do that, and you're like, why?
Sometimes I've answered a theoretical question based on, one thing, and then they're like, oh my god, that's so, basically altruistic. And then I expound on why I answered that way, and they go, oh my god, that's kind of horrible.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, just because the outcome is the thing that you think is nice doesn't mean the reasoning is good.
No, not at all.
We made it to school.
Because otherwise we die at school.
I should go to my locker first before going to class.
Suddenly, Akarsha takes off running.
Yeet. Where are you going?
Huh? It's pay time.
One of those teens. Honestly, I have known this person of I'm gonna try and be larger than life all the time about everything. And I'm just... and also trying to get shock value constantly.
Yes.
Can you not say things like that?
But you know what I've noticed both times with Dia? Even Min really put her off with the whole, can we stop talking about the violence? I wasn't kidding. That mostly came up going, you're really...
The second person that you've attracted into your life is also very brash, impulsive, loud, and larger than life.
Yes.
Apparently that is the type of person that is attracted to you.
Interesting. Akarsha left.
She never takes a day off from being weird.
But that's also assuming that she is doing this on purpose.
Use locker, go to class. We'll use the locker.
You
That's
said
what
we
you
had
said you
use...
wanted to do.
Yeah, but...
Is that
Dia
food?
opens her locker.
Is there food in our locker?
I can't H it.
I think you can hide it.
I can't. I just put it.
Oh.
Why do you not believe me?
That looks like food.
It does look like food.
And the geometry book is almost as big as the whole locker.
Yes. They're small lockers.
Oh, it's the little cube lockers.
Yeah. These are small lockers.
Tiny lockers.
The thing is my brain is trying to actually remember. So I have some relatives that live in California, and I'm trying to remember how big their lockers were. But on average, I'm like, I think these are actually even small, even for middle school. No, you're in 9th grade, so you're just the start of high school. This is really small for high schoolers.
This is technically both me and Noelle's locker.
Whoa.
The school doesn't have enough lockers for everyone, so freshmen share. That is a lunch bag in there.
Oh.
And they are tiny.
Hey!
I'm always surprised when high schoolers in movies have lockers big enough to fit people inside.
I mean,
this looks more like the type of like a cubby that you would use if you're visiting an activity place and you just put your shoes in it. It looks like a shoe cubby.
Yeah, I think the big thing that I always thought was really funny was when I was a kid, even when we had the quote large lockers, I never thought you could fit anyone in them.
So in some sitcoms, you have one as tall as a person.
No, I understand that, but I'm like, I was always stunned when everybody like, yeah, and even like the half-sized ones, somehow everybody could still fit in them anyway. Like, you just have the really small kid that they would just cram in there. I was always like, how does anybody fit in these anyway? You know?
Since I didn't go to high school, I have no idea.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know. We get to
get your stuff. Look in Noelle's lunchbox. What's the look at
rosin?
Oh,
someone play the violin.
Somebody plays the violin.
Why would you just leave it unwrapped where it could collect dust like that?
That's also like it will dry out.
I'm just gonna look at the rosin and going, why is that there?
Collect the rosin.
This is rosin for string instruments. The first time Noelle showed it to me, I tried to eat it.
Honestly, it does kind of look like a food.
If it was like that, it would look like food.
Dia huffs her books and binders into her backpack.
Because if I don't go by my locker, I don't have my book things. All right, I can go to class now.
Yeah, why would you look at Noelle's stuff? I think you're fine.
I think it's fine. I don't care what's in her lunchbox.
I don't think also Dia would really care either.
No, we're just gonna go to class. Bye.
Bye.
Dia, help me! It's Noelle. What is it? I can't open this water bottle. Noelle basically has noodles for arms.
Open the water bottle. Dia takes the bottle out of Noelle's hands and twists the plastic sealed cap open.
Thank you. How are you so weak? It's scary. It's the manufacturer's fault for making these seals so strong. What if you get lost in a desert and find a bottle of water? You'll die because you can't open it. No, I won't. You can open it for me. That's assuming I'm there in the desert with you. I should start charging you a service fee. 25 cents. You wouldn't do that. I'd make $1.25 per week. I can buy cup noodles from the student store.
Ah. Noelle sneezes violently.
Don't get too close to me. I probably have the flu.
Oh, are you like a hypochondriac?
Did you catch what I had last week? Probably. Sorry. This happens a lot because we spend so much time together. And I eat her food.
That's why you look at her food.
Uh-huh. But it doesn't make sense on the first day to do it without context.
I love that because that actually does kind of mildly now imply going, we kind of expected you to look because you're given the option. That's a weird thing. Excuse me, game?
I think somewhere in the game they're expecting you to explore absolutely every option and then move forward. And I don't think all people would do all options, and so I'm not playing it that way.
That's really that, but I'm like, that's weird because I eat her food too. Wait, what?
I guess now we know.
Oh boy.
It doesn't help that our immune systems are perpetually weakened from sleep deprivation either. At least you don't have to worry about me being contagious. Are you okay though? Shouldn't you go home? And what? Miss school? I guess that's out of the question.
Me.
Even when Noelle had the stomach flu in middle school, her parents made her come just for her math and science classes.
Oh. Yeah, no, not me. My parents were just like,
okay.
I never believed that you were sick at all.
This seems like we're going again. Like, okay, I'm feeling a really strong thematic element of parents controlling your life.
Yes.
Like, that is what I am getting here with all three of the girls we've met so far.
Okay, so I want to say, I'm not even just getting that. I am getting actually the active... basically, I don't want to call it necessarily a stereotype, but sort of experience that I've heard a lot of individuals who are Asian. Both my friend and I actually have somebody who is Asian. Like he is of Asian descent. He's actually Japanese. But he's not, he's Japanese American. But the big thing is that he's talked about that how his parents have been deeply involved in his life and how much, like, his mom in particular, since she's the Japanese one of the family, like the purebred Japanese, as it were.
The full Japanese.
He's half Japanese. That there's a lot of basically this mentality in that community of going, you must go to school, you must work all the time, you have to, you will deprive your child of sleep and will invade in every single part of your life, and will tell you what to do. Like, it is very much what feels very controlling and very invasive and loss of self-identity kind of thing.
It's
you kind of just exist.
Everything you do for your family.
Yes. And so I'm kind of like, this is interesting. Is this what all of them are doing then? Is basically experiencing loss of identity and being forced around by their parents? Like, this is the story of...
And this is going to be a story, potentially, of trying to get out of that or discover yourself a little bit, find a space that's for you.
Right?
Math and science classes. She was, like, barely conscious. I had to carry her around because she couldn't get up from her desk. Oh, God. I think she ended up infecting half the school. Which, yes, that would happen.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't wear a mask. Because, you know, you can wear a mask and infect less people.
It's true. And it's actually one of those things that other countries largely do. They will just wear masks.
Politely when you're sick, so you don't get other people sick.
Yes, even where they're like, we understand, you need to go outside, but you really should be then, you know, wearing a mask and, you know, keeping yourself distanced, basically, from people.
Mm-hmm. Where's Akarsha? We haven't heard anything about Akarsha's story, but if she's that, like, basically sensational, like, and I need to I need to have attention, kind of behavior, which is what I associate that with, probably a parent problem, too.
Yeah.
She...
It's pay time.
I am not saying that.
It's just bathroom. Did you forget the bathroom word? Toilet.
Okay, never mind. Why do you ask? I secretly slowed a library book security tag into the inside of Akarsha's backpack. So from now on, every time she leaves the library, she'll set off the alarm and have her backpack searched. That's... Wow.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing context. That is deeply vindictive.
That sounds like I hate Akarsha.
Yeah, that kind of does.
But didn't they say that Noelle hates Akarsha?
Yeah, they did.
Already? So there you go.
Yeah.
It's right there.
I'm just like, whoa, that is like upgrade level cruelty.
Well, whatever. We'll have plenty of chances to see. I'm also like, you had to get a hold of her backpack and alter it.
Yes.
That is a level of planning and intent.
Wow.
Let's go.
Whoa. A huge mob of kids is packed outside the classroom. They're all looking at a grid of test scores posted on the wall.
Is that a thing they actually do in real life or only in Japanese anime?
Hang on. I don't remember that in United States schools at all.
I don't.
Are you sure?
It's okay. It could be
B-15, big.
I was gonna say, yes, big. I love big. That. Okay, this is B-15, and here's big. Okay, but like, I
don't remember that at all.
Mm-hmm. So, what was it?
Oh, no. I guess there were... Okay, no. Oh, God. I barely remember. So, back from, like, 6th grade, they would stick stuff out there, but it was hidden underneath your student number, so nobody could just know
So, you had to lift it up.
Yeah. Well, it's because it would have to be... Yeah. I'm like, that's...
Oh, so other people wouldn't know your student number.
Yeah.
So
they don't know your student
all see it, but they didn't know who you were.
Yeah. Okay. No, dear God.
Okay.
I'd forgotten about that.
Also, some of this could be fantasy instead of fiction, but okay, that is a thing. Posted.
I'm like, God, I haven't thought about it, because I don't think, so the big thing was my high school didn't do it, because I went to a charter school. Mm-hmm. So I went and I had what they called a classic education, or what they tried focusing on. But I was like, yeah, so in 6th grade, which was where I went back in Tennessee, there was an experience of just hanging out on the wall. That's what we got.
I haven't played a game that just is the high school experience for a long time.
It's complete chaos. People are pushing and angling their way to the list with the fervor of believers trying to touch Justin's hand.
Actually, I'm like, I don't know if I've ever played a high school simulator. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, this is interesting. If I get a B, my parents are throwing away my GameCube.
What year is this? Yikes, that's gotta be an empty threat, right?
No, I wish. They already threw away my cell phone.
Whoa!
I'm scared to see what I got on this. I think I failed. Asian failed? Or actually failed?
Oh, shit.
Asian failed. Come on, I'm not that dumb. That is so much culture.
Forgot about that.
You don't get an A, and that's a fail.
Oh
no, look at scores. Talk to classmates. Interclassroom.
I think
we're not going to talk to classmates, because that's crazy.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That was such a good question, though. Like, as far as just going Asian failed or not. Like, yes. All right, look at scores. This is a list of the top 10 scores across all periods. Noelle aced it. Classic. She used to call me on the phone crying every Christmas because her parents got her math workbooks instead of what she really wanted.
Oh, this is torture.
Yeah, this is like extreme expectations for these kids of going, you have to meet with these standards, otherwise you have no value. This is a story of extremely conditional love.
Oh, God.
By now, she's unbeatable. It's like her tragic superhero origin story. Except instead of a superhero, she's every Asian parent's dream child. No clue how Akarsha managed to get the second highest score, though. General consensus is that she's cheating, but the teachers have never been able to catch her doing anything. So I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Dia, I've located your ID number. Here, you're right.
Yes, it is under your ID number. I'm like,
but
oh,
you tell
God.
your friends your ID number.
I haven't thought about this in so long.
You got a 91.22%. Phew, almost failed. Yeah. If it's A's or nothing. Actually, you could have missed one more and still scraped an A-. Considering how many I guessed on, that's still cutting it pretty close. That's scary. I really studied as hard as I could, but even my best almost wasn't good enough. I wonder if I can really get into Stanford or Berkeley like this, because a normal college that doesn't have a known name around the country isn't good enough.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm not talking to my classmates because I don't like talking to people. It has been established. Bye.
That is what we're doing.
Why would I talk to people?
This is supposed to be... Oh, God. As Dia and Noelle enter the classroom, something bursts out of the cabinet.
Something brightly colored.
Oh, yeah!
Ugh.
Noelle staggers back with an X marked on the floor with duct tape. Onto an X. Oh, God.
They have a prank war going on because they don't like each other, but they have a sort of friend in common. One of them actually being a friend, as far as I can tell, and the other one being passive enough to seem like a friend.
Yes.
Oh.
A garbage can drops from the ceiling.
How do you rig that?
I don't know.
Look at this, like dabbing on the floor.
Uh-huh.
No! Noelle and Akarsha go through some variation of this every single day. It's their roundabout way of being friends. I don't think that's friends. I really don't. And just because people are playing aggressive pranks and jokes on each other doesn't mean they're secretly friends.
No, it actually...
I know they like to do it in movies, but it really doesn't mean that in real life.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't mean also that you're going to be there for each other when things suddenly go bad. It doesn't mean that you're frenemies and, when push comes to shove, you'll actually defend each other. It can just mean you don't like each other.
Well. If it isn't my favorite Frenchman, Noelle.
Please stop. Please stop calling me that.
Why are you speaking English, Noelle?
I should give her a French accent, I guess.
What kind of Frenchman are you?
Just because my name is French doesn't mean I'm French. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Oh, well, now we're doing that.
I know. Baguette.
I see. See, this is the problem. Whenever Noelle hears something stupid, she can't just let it slide. She always has to correct it. So Akarsha just keeps acting dumber and dumber on purpose to infinity.
Noelle does have an impressive worm-like dance to wriggle out of the garbage. bin.
She had this conversation while she was inside the trash can.
Yes. She's pretty good at that. They're really used to this.
Honestly, they are so good at this that she really just did talk inside a trash can. Okay. I can't believe you've done this. What happened to our truce?
Truce?
From yesterday, you agreed to this. Pardon me.
Noelle pulls a sheet of binder paper from her book bag and brandishes it in front of Akarsha's face.
Look, this is your own signature at the bottom.
Nah. Suddenly, I can't read.
Akarsha!
Noelle's scream sounds very weird and hoarse from her cold.
My apologies. The folded braid is kind of cute.
It's very cute.
Honestly.
What's wrong with your voice today?
Sorry, I should make her more nasally.
That was a weaker yell than normal.
I'm ill. I'm losing my voice.
How about I punch you in the throat? It'll displace the mucus?
No, it won't.
How do you know? Anything is possible.
Zen.
No. Trust me. I'm here. Soba ni uru kara. Oh no.
Soba ni uru kara.
I don't know what song this is from.
I don't either, but I know it's an anime song. You are the absolute last person I would trust. You worthless scammer.
Leave all your problems to me. I'll solve them in a heartbeat.
Thump, thump. That is unrealistic, and accelerating that fast would destroy you even past your bone structure.
Why are you being so mean? I'm just trying to help you.
Hitting me isn't helping me.
Wow, someone has anger management problems. You gotta slow down and smell the flowers. Appreciate life's miracles. Like me, I'm life's greatest miracle. The thing also, okay, so I have to say, I'm afraid that what this is children beating up on each other because they like each other.
Is that what that's supposed to be?
I think this is what this is supposed to be. Akarsha is being too personal, and especially because this isn't like any amount of like Dia popping in and going, yeah, this is really cruel, this is really awkward, I hate being in the middle of all this.
No, she's just like, this is their way of being friends. And
you're like, no, I think this is we're having romance from arguing with each other. I'm life's greatest miracle.
Oh, God. Absolutely disgusting. I feel nauseated just looking at you.
I just don't understand. Why is there so much hate in the world? You're the reason why there's so much hate in the world. Don't you understand?
If
it weren't free, it's just you.
It's just you.
It's
okay.
you.
If we solve Noelle, the hate will go away.
Except for the fact that we're gonna have to solve Noelle
in the next one.
Hey! So thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos. It actually helps us out a lot. Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We have some links in the description down below. We would love to see you in one of those locations. And we also have a Twitch, by the way. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!